Alright guys, welcome to episode 6 of Secret Manor. In the last episode we just finished the Fire Palace, and then we got a little bit lost. But now, after a bit of research, I know exactly where we're going. So we're done with this place. We're going to be heading to the Empire, specifically the South Town, I believe it's called. So here the Cannon Man has 3 options: 1 Matango, 2 Ice Country, and 3 the Empire, so we want to choose 3. And he's advising us to keep a low profile. Right, so here we go. Now here, what we need to do, we need to gain access to North Town. So this is South Town, we need to get to North Town, and we need to go via a secret route, apparently. So to do that, we need to... well, first of all, the door just down here that's barred, I believe that's where we need to go. But we need to get a password to get through that door. And we find that password by speaking to a kind old lady who lives in this corner. Yeah, I think we need to... Oh, so yeah, we just approached her. She ran inside. So let's see what she's got to say. So she seems to know who we are. She knows we're Gemma's friends. And she says she's a spy, and so is her husband. But on our side, apparently. So we need to quote the number 634. So what we're doing here, we're infiltrating the northern part of the Empire and linking up with the Resistance. So that person there, I think we need to follow them, so we'll go this way. And this is where we need to quote that number. Try the secret number. Okay. Oh, no, that's wrong. Yeah, so if you get one wrong at any time, they say go away. So we need to... Oh, I did it again. Right. I'm going to take it slow this time. Try the secret number. Okay. 6, 3, and 4. And there we go. So now we need to work our way through the sewers. There's more of these fish again. So I think the Empire, the people that we're mainly against, are they're the sort of main authority in this sort of world. And they are trying to steal the power of the Manasees for themselves, to sort of capitalise their power, and the Resistance are trying to stop them from doing that, and obviously, naturally, as part of our mission, we're against them as well. So... Oh, it's another... Oh, no, come on, go. Oh, these blobs are so annoying. I think we need to go to the right here. So, yep, come on, let's go. Right, okay, let's go down here. Again, I'm not particularly interested in killing all these creatures, so we're just going to walk through it. Bloody thing. I think we're almost there. I think the girl's close to dying. I'll get her to heal all of us. Sometimes it doesn't respond, it's quite annoying. But there we go. Ah, and Undine's level 3, so that's going to do a lot of we'll do a lot of extra healing now, so that's good news. Gets a bit tight around here. It's probably best to kill some of these fish. Ouch. The guide I was looking at suggested that we buy some new armour in Southtown just then, but then it suggests we buy new armour almost immediately after getting to Northtown. So I thought, I'm not going to waste money on armour in Southtown if we need to sort of upgrade it almost immediately anyway, so that's probably why we're having a bit of a hard time just getting through this small part. But I believe we're almost there now anyway, so... I think it's just up here. Yeah, okay, so this is the resistance. Yeah, so they didn't take much convincing that we're on their side, but luckily we are. But I think if we weren't, that'd be quite easy to trick. Right, so there's a few things we can do here. This is the leader of the resistance. Her name's Chrissy, and she's told us to go upstairs. And I think we're in Northtown now, and here we can find, you know, merchants. I think Watt's here somewhere, and we need to upgrade our armor as well. So let's have a look around. Okay, so let's leave here. So this is just a normal sort of building, but the Resistance HQ is in the basement. I'm sure if Imperial forces had even like a slight look around, they'll stumble across it, but never mind. So yeah, I think this is the shop. So here we'll upgrade our armor. Now we've got quite a lot of cash, but the armor is really expensive here. So Golem Ring, we need 3 of those. So 750 each is quite expensive. But yeah, we need a tiger suit, 2 tiger suits, and a tiger bikini. So, and they are very expensive. So I think I'll start with the chest armor and the main armor. So what I'll do, we'll be able to afford all 3 as long as we sell our current chest armor, and then with whatever cash that's remaining, I'll buy any headwear and wristwear that I can. Right, so let's sell these golden vests. Right, so that should be enough to buy all 3 of those chests armor. Not quite actually. Okay, what I'll do... I'll have to sell some other armor, I think. Okay, they don't sell for much. Nor do they. Okay, we might need to make some money. That's fine, we can do that fairly quickly. What I will do is we'll do a small bit of sped up grinding, and I've got a good idea of where to do it actually. So what I'll do, first of all, I'll equip the armor we just bought. Okay, there we go. So what we'll do, there's a area to the top left which the enemies are quite easy to beat, and you know, they give you good cash, good experience. So I think we'll take the opportunity to go up a few levels, and also I think we'll get some of our magic up as well, so we'll do that. So I'm going to speed up now. Right, okay, so we've leveled up a little bit. Our, I think the gnome's magic has gone up a level, and so has Salamando. So we're going to be much better for the next few bosses. And I believe I've got enough cash now to get the armour that we need. So let's go back to the shop if I can find it. Which one is it? I think it's down here. Yes, that's the HQ. And yeah, here we go. So I need to buy the chest armor for the girl. 1300, okay, that's much better. So let's buy that for 7,000. And we need frosty rings is what we need. So we need 3 of those. And we need 3 tiger caps. Okay, so I've got 2. Once we've sold the rest of the armour that we're not using, I'll be able to afford that. So let's do that now. Yeah, we can sell these old silver bands. We need those. And the raccoon caps, they can go. So let's buy 1 more tiger cap. Right, okay, so let's equip all that. So now we've got sufficient armour to be going into the next part of the game with. Okay, the sprite. Right, okay, so that's our armour sorted. One thing I do need to do is go and find Wat, because I need to make sure all our weapons are up to scratch. And can't quite remember where he is. He's around here somewhere. I've got a feeling. We check the inn. He might be upstairs in the inn. Let's see who's up here. Aha, there he is. So yeah, let's speak to him, see what we can upgrade. This town smells like war. Okay, right. Okay, so all of our weapons that we're using are fully upgraded as far as we're aware. Right, okay. So what can I do? Quickly make sure we've got all the items we need. Oh, that's the inn. Although I will save here. So what we're doing next, we're heading to the Northtown ruins. So here in Northtown, if we go to the top left, there's the castle, the Northtown castle, and to the top right, there's the ruins, and that's where we need to go first. Right, so let's go back to that shop, make sure I've got enough fairy walnuts and other things that we might need. Yeah, I'm full of those. Full of chocolate. Yep, so we've got as much as we can carry. Right, so let's go to the ruins. So that area where I was just grinding, that's the entrance to the castle. We can't access that fully yet, we can only get to that first little screen. So if we go up here, we can go to the ruins, which is what we need to do first. And they look a lot like the ruins that are south of Pandora. And Fana's here as well, so this might be... no, this is where Dialog and Fana are. So this is probably Thanatos' sort of secondary lair. So we've slapped Fana to try and make her snap out of it. We want her to be taken by the resistance so they can look after her. I'm not sure what she's doing, just wandering outside the entrance to the lair. Seems a bit suspicious to me. Right, okay, so now we're ready to go in. Let's see what it looks like in here. It does look remarkably like the ruins south of Pandora, but I'm sure the enemies will be a bit more robust. So this looks like another I Spy type thing, and it's spawning these strange mechanical things. So I think there's quite a lot of ways you can go in this one as well. It's a bit more of a maze, but there's lots of things you don't want to miss. For example, there's orbs hidden. There's quite a few weapon orbs hidden all over the place here. I think the main thing we need to pick up though is the sword orb, so we need to keep an eye out for that. Another thing you can do is once you've defeated the boss in any sort of area, you just all you have to do is, well, once you've done that, all the enemies are just cleared, so you're free to walk around, so you can do your exploring then. Let's see what's in here. Okay, it's a spear orb. We've got more tomato people. Another tomato man. So I think we'll tackle this in a kind of symmetrical way. So we've gone to the top left from the main room. Now we'll try the top right. Oh, come on. Yeah, these imps get annoying. This one's standing in front of the door, so we can't run past him to get through. Wow, okay. The girl hit him really hard, so we can get through now. Yeah, let's see what's around this way. Possibly another chest, but we'll have to have a look. Let's see what's in this one. Cool, bow orb. So now we've done the top area. I think the way we need to go to get to the boss is on the first floor and straight forward, but there's also a door to the left and right on the lower level, so we'll check out those first as well. So I think the reason we're here is to, because we're still on the search for Diluc, and this is where we believe he is. So this will be our second encounter with Thanatos. Okay, nothing in here. Let's check the bottom left door. Okay, some sort of ritual chamber, but nothing for us. Right, okay, so let's proceed through the dungeon. We'll head into the centre door here. I hate these narrow passageways, I just want to get through them. There we go. It's quite amusing also what the boss is. Oh my god, this is my worst nightmare. One of every colour blob. No way am I hanging around in that room. Right, let's continue. Yeah, it's amusing what the boss is. I won't spoil it, but yeah, it's quite amusing. Not very original, but I'll leave it at that. Okay, so I do want to find the sword orb that's hidden here, so I'm checking every room on the way to the boss. More Robin Foots. I'd love to know the reasoning behind why they've called these people Robin Foot. It must be a weird translation from Japanese. It's probably a really clever pun in Japanese that just doesn't translate. Right, I seem to remember this area. I believe the sword orb is nearby. So let's look around here first. Yeah, so there's some spikes there we need to lower to press a button. I believe there's a passageway, yeah, here. Let's have a look down here. Okay, here's a button. You hear a distant noise. Okay, that did something. That reminds me a bit of I don't know if you guys have ever played the game Hexen. Basically, you can find like a lever somewhere in one level, and all it says is that a door opens somewhere, and that literally means that somewhere in the entire game, a door is open in like a level that could be miles away, and to find this door that you just opened, you need to sort of use trial and error to find it. It's so silly. Okay, so I think that what that button just did was lower these spikes here, so we can press this button, which revealed that door. I don't think I'll go into that door just yet, though. I think that's where we need to go to proceed. So I'll check up. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can't quite remember where the sword orb is and where the boss is. But either way, we find the boss first, we'll backtrack and get the sword orb. Trying to get our guys down here, but I don't think... I'm not even sure there's anything down here. Let's have a look. No. Right, okay, we'll check here first. Ah. Hopefully this is it. Wait, there we go. Right, okay, so that's all we definitely needed to pick up. So now we are just heading towards the boss. And I'm going the wrong way. Want to get down to that lower area again. Oh, it's this way. There's a bat in the way. Stay back, blobs. Stay back. Right. So, yeah, I think we're getting there now. Alright, it's a bit of a nightmare here getting our friends here stuck around corners. Sometimes you've got to take control of them and steer everyone out. There we go. So yeah, this is the button here that withdraws all the spikes, and then we can go through this door at the top. Slowly getting there. Right, okay. So, we can hear the boss music, and it's another wall! And we defeat it in exactly the same way as the first one, by casting Gem Missile at the centre eye. I guess the game developers were kind of running out of steam at this point. Saying that, it's very unfair. There's some of the major game mechanics are still yet to come, which should be at the end of this episode actually, which I'm very much looking forward to. I'll say no more about that though. So how much damage are we doing here? 139. Okay. We'll just keep I'll just keep chain casting Gem Missile. It's probably the best strategy. Yeah, Gnome's now at level 3, so we're doing quite a lot of damage. And our mana points have increased quite a lot as well, so we can cast it quite a lot. Yeah, so we've got almost double the maximum mana points we had at the start of the game when we got the magic. So might just use one Fairy Walnut, but that's not such a big deal. I can buy some more in North Town once we've done with this place. Right, okay, so that's his mana out. Let's recharge. Oh, just used a... that was annoying. Just used 2 Fairy Walnuts, so I just wasted one, but not to worry. There we go. Let's see how much damage that does. Chain costs quite a few there. There we go. So yeah, pretty much as easy as the first wall. He's got more health, but we've got more firepower, so... Okay, so let's see if we can rescue Dialog this time. And a Whip Orb. Lovely. Right, so here we find... Oh, it's Dialog. Oh dear. So the girl's dead for some reason, and yeah, Dialog seems to have been corrupted by Thanatos. But he's conflicted, he's still in there somewhere, it seems. So he's telling us to go for the door at the back. And judging by the music that we're currently hearing, we're due another boss fight. And here we find Thanatos. Okay, so the girl's back with us. Ah, so Dialog's helping us after all. So yeah, Thanatos' pet vampire is, well, it's a very sort of a comical looking vampire, is yeah, been set upon us, so we have to defeat him as well. So I believe he is not particularly vulnerable to magic at all, but Gem Missile does okay, so we're going to be using Gem Missile again, which has gone to level 4, so we should be doing a decent amount of damage now. Yeah, so if we chain cast Gem Missile, he'll be dead in no time. Yeah, thanks to our new armour, his spells aren't that critical to us. Okay, time for another Fairy Walnut. Still... Fuck. Just wasted another one by using it on the hero instead of the sprite. Need to be more careful in future. Right, okay. Not to worry though. We should have plenty of mana points to defeat this guy here. If not, we can just resort to our melee weapons. Should almost be there. Okay, we can cast one more Gem Missile. So we'll see if that finishes him off. Yeah, he's got some health left, so what I'll do, I'll get the girl to cast Analyzer. That way we can see how much health he's got left. Because now, thanks to my carelessness, we've run out of Fairy Walnuts. I didn't actually catch what the... saw everything else, but I didn't catch how much HP he had left, so I'll quickly cast it again. It only costs 1 mana point. And we've still got plenty of... Oh my god, he's got 30... I think one more hit will kill him. Yeah, Lumina is another elemental, the elemental of light, which we don't currently have, so that's why we've been using Gem Missile. There we go. I've let my hand go numb again. And a useless boomerang orb. So Dialek appears to have gone again, much to the girl's dismay. But she's remaining positive, so that's good. So yes, we're done with this place. See if we can use the magic rope. Yeah, there we go. So now we're going to head back to North Town, and we're going to stock up on items. We're then going to go to the castle. Oh, where the hell am I? Okay, let's head back in. So the magic rope took us to a balcony, which isn't particularly helpful, because we couldn't get out that way. Oh, here we go. Right, okay, so yes, back to North Town. And we need to go to speak to Watt as well to upgrade our sword, which is very important. I think we've got a we got an orb for our whip. I'm not sure about axe, but we've got one for the swords and the whip, so we'll definitely get those upgraded. First things first, though, I need to stock up on Fairy Walnuts. So yes, we need 4 more of these. We didn't use any Cup of Wishes, so we don't need any more of those. And hopefully we've got about 5,000 GP left. That should be enough to upgrade the 2 weapons. First of all though, we pop ahead in here into the Resistance HQ. I think we need to speak to Chrissy. So, we know Thanos is up to something, but now the Emperor wants a truce. I'm sure this isn't a trap. That would be far too obvious. Okay, so they're going ahead of us to confront the Emperor in the castle. And if we look up here, I think we can see Fanna, who's being looked after. Actually, I'm not sure. She's around somewhere being looked after by the Resistance. So, yeah. Let's head to... well, head to Watt first, and then we'll go to see the Emperor, who I believe is a character we haven't currently met. So what was... oh yeah, he was in the inn, wasn't he? So let's go back to there. Right. Yes, we have many an orb. So it's a claymore, and we're going to upgrade it to... what's it called now? The Excalibur. Brilliant. And the whip, so chain whip is now the Flail of Hope. And yeah, we're still stuck with the battle axe. So whereas the sword was gold before, I'll be interested to see what colour it is now. We'll save. Always a good idea. Right, okay, so now we're going to the top left, which is the Northtown Castle. Whereas before we couldn't get past, there's a weird sort of little barrier here, we can go past that now. So let's just go straight in. I think our path is made pretty clear to us. It's surprising our weapons haven't been seized. So this is the Emperor. Ah, so it was a trap after all. And we get an evil laugh. So now we are in the Slammer. With the other Resistance people that went just ahead of us. So I believe to get out of here, all we need to do is speak to a guard. So he's letting us out. And I think we're about to be chucked into that pit. Right, okay. So this thing looks familiar, doesn't it? It looks exactly the same as the first boss we get, the sort of the tutorial boss right at the start of the game. But this one actually can do quite a lot of damage. So I believe we need to use Gem Missile again for this one, because the magic he's resistant to, we don't have yet. But luckily Gem Missile does a fair amount of damage. So we're going to chain cast Gem Missile yet again. Well, that was easy, wasn't it? My phone started ringing there, so I wasn't even paying full attention. But yeah, he went down very easily. And a useless glove orb. Right, okay, so let's step on this button here. Okay, I'm not entirely sure where we're going, but let's have a wander around. So yeah, what we're trying to do here is just simply escape the castle. 1000 GP, lovely. So yeah, we're going to try and escape the castle, and we're going to do that by heading towards the roof. I'm not sure what these things are, but let's avoid them. So yeah, we've released the other resistance members. Let's keep heading up. Now this is a door here, it's quite hard to see. Yeah, we might as well kill these guys. Okay, let's proceed. No, I think... yeah, we'll keep heading up these stairs, because we can go inside there. I don't think we want to. Because I know there's a few chests that we should probably pick up as well. Let's see what's in here. Yeah, these things are simply called Armoured Man. Ah, 2 chests. Let's see what's in here. Whip orb, excellent. And axe orb. Isn't that lovely? So we need both of those. So let's kill these guys, then we'll keep heading towards the roof. Well, I say roof. I suppose you'd call them ramparts, wouldn't you, if it's a castle? So yes, we're heading towards the ramparts. Just going to run past these guys. I'm going to go through this door here, I think. Now, these things are quite annoying. I think they're called assassins or dark stalkers or something like that. Now, they hide behind these screens, these camouflage screens, but whereas they might have been more effective to, you know, if you're playing it on like a small square TV back in the 90s, but because I've got this blown up on a massive like 1080p monitor, it's very easy to see. Okay, so yeah, we'll keep heading around this way. I might see what's... I think we need to go in that door there, but... oh, we can't go that way. Okay, so let's keep going. Dark Ninja, that's it. Yeah, these things are... they've got quite a lot of experience they give you, and they're quite lucrative to kill as well, so it's definitely worth stopping off here. think there's a puzzle approaching here which can be quite difficult. Let's see, I'll get rid of these guys first. Right, okay, so... Okay. Yes, I remember the weird, tricky bit, but once you know how to do it, it's easy. It's not even really a puzzle, it's just bad game design, to be honest with you. But I'll explain what I mean in a moment after I've killed this Dark Ninja. There we go. So, if we step on this platform here, we'll be teleported somewhere else. But we want to step right over it, so to deactivate it, we need to... There's actually a button on the wall here that we need to hit with a sword. Which, it looks like part of the background, so a lot of people miss it. So if we hit it... I think that worked. So yeah, instead of that being a teleporter, we can move to the next part. So yeah, not great design, to be honest with you. So here we confront the Emperor again. So this guy, who's one of the Emperor's henchmen, who's been sort of pestering us throughout most of the game, is attacking us again on the ramparts with, you guessed it, another mech rider. So we're going to kill it in exactly the same way as last time, and yeah, going back to our old reliable, we're going to be using gem missile. Need to use one of our fairy walnuts, so be careful this time. There we go. Gem missiles, go. Yeah, he's not going to take much more. Let's keep up the barrage. There we go, easy. So yeah, we're kind of exposed at the moment on the castle ramparts, and even though we just defeated the mech rider, I believe things are about to take a turn for the worst. Yeah, so the guy we just defeated, he's about to, I don't know, like nuke the whole place. So we're kind of screwed. But we hear a sound. So apparently we can hear... Ah, it's Truffle, the Mushroom King. So it turns out he came here on Flammy, who can now fly because he's a bit more grown up. And apparently he thinks we're his parents, so he wants to help us. And he's given us Flammy's drum, which is what we use to summon Flammy at any time. And yeah, so we've been picked up by a dragon, and we're actually going to be flying around. So yeah, we're flying around in like an open world SNES game. How cool is this? So yeah, you can sort of you can get around the map really quickly. You can sort of go up, down, and you can see which direction you're going with the compass that's in the sky. We want to go to Matango to take Truffle back. So what we'll do, it does take a fair while to get your bearings sometimes, but once you get kind of used to it, it's not too bad. With the original SNES game, it came with a map of the whole place. So, and annoyingly, I did have the original on SNES, and I had like the box was in good condition. I had the the cartridge, the manual, and I had the map, and I sold it. I really regret it now, but I think I sold it when I was about 15, 14. I got about 60 quid for it, but it was a lot of money to me back then, but I should have kept it. So, Matango, let's see if we can find it. So I'm going to fly around, get my bearings, and we should come across Matango fairly quickly. Okay, so this is... where is this? Let's land here, see what happens. I don't know, we've been here. Oh no, this is Northtown. Okay, so we're not in the right direction at the moment. So this is Flammy's drum here. Flammy drum. So we just use that. And we get this little cutscene and then we're airborne again. So this kind of opens up the whole world. We don't need to rely on canon travel centres anymore. And yeah, so we can go anywhere in pretty much no time at all. So yeah, let's keep looking for Matango. Okay, this is the ice country. Don't want to be here yet. Not sure where this is. Okay, that's Northtown. We want to go, so it'd be southwest. So let's head in this direction. Yeah, okay, this is Matango, I recognise it. Here we go, and here's Truffle. So let's speak to him. Right, okay, so he gave us a few tips there, and he told us we need to go to the Lofty Mountains, so that's where we're going next. First of all, we're heading here, because we'll speak to Watt and upgrade a few of our weapons. I believe it's the axe and the whip we need to upgrade now. So the Flail of Hope is now the Morning Star, and the Battle Axe is now the Golden Axe. Okay, so what I think I'll do now, I'm not going to head to the Lofty Mountains because I'll do that in the next episode, but now what I'll do, we'll have a bit of fun with Flammy, and we'll pick up a few bonus items. So let's do it, let's use the Flammy drum. Another thing that Truffle just reminded me of is you can actually view the map differently. If you press start, you can see like a globe view, which I don't know, I like. So we're here, we want to, there's two items we're going to get. We're going to get the Midge Mallet, which basically you can make one of our characters small, and if they're already small we can make them big. It's just like Super Mario. And to get that we need to go to the Dwarven Kingdom and speak to the Elder, and he just gives it to us, so that one's easy. The other item is the Moogle Belt, and what that does, it changes us into a Moogle, and if we're Moogled we can quickly use it and we're back to normal. So they're not vital items, they are bonus, but you know, we might as well go and get them now. I can demonstrate a bit of flying. So first things first, we'll head back to the start of the game. We'll head back to Gaia's Navel and go and speak to the Elder in the Dwarven Kingdom. And okay, so there's a few different views. You've got a globe view and you've got like a flat view. It takes a while for it to render apparently. So yeah, we can see we're there. We want to go, the first part of the game is this whole area here. So I think you've got Gaia's Navel is right in the middle, you've got Pandora here, you've got Potos Village where we start the game up here. So yeah, we need to head, so that'll be southeast, won't it? So we're going to head southeast to Gaia's Navel. Okay, so yeah, we're done with these views. How do we get back to... What button do I press to start flying? Ah, here we go. So I said southeast, didn't I? So yeah, let's go to the southeast. Head up a little bit so I can see what we're doing. Ah, so here's Gaia's Navel. You can sort of see the spirally nature of the landscape and the waterfalls. So yeah, we'll see if we can land straight in the central pool or just outside it. There we go. Much more graceful than Canon, isn't it? Yeah, and these Busbies now, we can just destroy them immediately. So let's head down the secret passageway and we'll speak to the Elder. It's interesting that what is no longer there. Never mind. So, yep, we're back in this old place. Let's speak to the Elder. Take this mallet with you. So, we're now the proud owner of a midge mallet. And... oh, we didn't mean to go down here. Didn't use the escape rope, I believe. The magic rope. Oh, we've been teleported here. Okay, so, yep, now we leave here and we can get back on Flammy. Right, so now we need to get the Moogle belt. And to get that, it's a bit more convoluted. We find it in Kakara, but we need to get an item first. So let's have a look on the map. Oh, we get this view as well, like a top-down. So yeah, let's look on the map view. So yeah, this view here is exactly like the map you get with the game, but with the game box, and but except it's labelled. And a bit better printed, a bit higher definition. So we need to get an item called the Sea Hare's Tail. Don't ask me what it is, I don't even know. But we get that on this small island here, I believe. And then we need to take it to Kakara. And Kakara is somewhere in this desert. I think it might be that spot there, to the top left of that box. So first things first, we need to head northwest. So let's do that. About there, I say, and that should intersect us with. We should find the island. Yep, there we go. So let's head to this little island. We've got to speak to a man about something. We get the Sea Hare's Tail. I don't even know what this item is, but we need it. So speak to this merchant. I'm not making it here. There's nothing on this blasted isle except these sea hare tails. So he's going to give us one for free. Okay, so we've got that item. God knows why he set up a market on a desert island. Right, okay, so back on Flammy. So now we're going to Kakara. And we need to give someone this item and we get the Moogle belt. So it's northeast if I recall. So we see the desert here. This must be it here. This sort of small settlement in the desert. I think that's Kakara. Yep. And we need to give the Sea Hare's Tail to this guy here, I believe. So apparently this guy needed it. And it's made water come back to this little pool. And in exchange we get given the Moogle belt. So there we go. That's the 2 bonus items that we're going to get. And we've got a nice sort of jaunty tune here instead of the one we had before. So yeah, that'll do for now, I think. So in the next episode we're heading towards the Lofty Mountains and we're going to speak to Sage Jock, which is what we were told to do ages ago by Luca, the Water Guardian. So yeah, we're going to be going to do that, and I believe we'll be heading towards the whatever palace it is that's the dark one, Palace of Darkness or something. But we'll worry about that in the next episode. So I'm going to stay in this inn and leave it there. So yeah, thank you for watching. See you next time.